Missed call. Oof, my phone's gonna be slow. Missed call. It's not saying from who. I guess maybe because I'm live streaming. Maybe it's a privacy thing. How do I get to pop back up again? Okay. My chat's on. No one's here yet. And my phone is glitching. I did not mean to go into YouTube. Okay. My phone's a little glitchy. Probably because I don't have great Wi-Fi. I'm outside. I can't see who's in here. No one's in here yet. I'm gonna make my... Oh, no, I'm trying to make it small. I know I can do that settings. Here we go. Now I'm tiny. So now I can just be in a bubble so you can still see me, but... I'm just gonna be drawing until I get people in here. And yeah, there's no one here. I don't know who. Hello, welcome, whoever just joined. I'm gonna be explaining why I have not been posting that much, or if I post something, it's nothing gacha related. And I'll be explaining that. I'm just gonna wait till there's a couple more people so I don't have to keep explaining it over and over and over and over and over and over again. The chat is open, and I think it's working. Oh, shoot, I opened YouTube. Seems like every time I click the chat, it keeps doing that. But I think the chat is open. Oh my god. My phone is being kind of glitchy. Stop eating grass! That was my dog. He's eating grass. I'm in the little bubble. Can you see me? Can you see me? I don't know. These are my characters, but I'm just trying to find something, some half. I'm looking for it's half done, and I don't know where it is. Here it is. Okay. Oh, now there's 12. There's 12 people. Hello. Hello. I think the chat's open. I don't know if it's working. I can't tell. So either no one's put something in the chat or it's not working. I don't know. But now there's 7. But I guess as I draw, I'm gonna explain why I've not been posting. This is not the best. This is not my best angle. I'm gonna turn off my camera. Okay. So why I have not been posting? What the fuck? Hello, child. Are you watching my live? Are you watching my live? Back up. Yo, is the chat working? No, because I've been spamming it. Oh, I haven't. I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, sorry. My sister just came out here.
It's slow on my phone.
Yeah, that's always how it is. See, I can't ever get chat to work. For it to pop up on my screen.
I stepped on something.
Has anyone else said anything in chat?
No.
Okay.
Wait, one person. Test.
Test? Yeah, well, your test didn't work. Okay. Be gone. You don't even have shoes on. Did you seriously come out here for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. You made people leave my live. There's only 3 people now. Don't flip me off. I'll flip you off. Okay. Why I have not been posting. Oh my god. Okay. Why I have not been posting is because I have multiple... What? there's multiple reasons I've not been posting. One of the reasons.
Someone in your chat said oil up.
Okay, well, what? Just go.
Someone in your chat said oil up.
Are you still in my live? Because that means there's only 2 other people it could be.
Yeah, it's baby TV. See. That's my brother. Don't tell him to oil up.
Okay. Can I please just stop eating grass, Rolo? You take the dog inside since you're out here.
Yeah, I'll take him inside.
Okay. The reason I have not been posting is because the reason I've not been posting is because there's multiple reasons, and I'll be going through them. I
saw you went live and I had to do this.
I'm trying to start. Okay, the reason I've not been posting is the first reason is that I've lost a significant amount of my hearing, which it has been making editing harder. I had my 3rd major surgery in my ear. I posted when it happened. It's been a while, but since that surgery, I have been in constant pain, and certain audios and certain sounds make it more painful. So that's a good that's one of the reasons I've not been posting that much. I just haven't been editing much. I've also when I do make videos, I don't end up posting them because I don't like them, or there's many reasons I don't make them. And then the major reason, the very main reason I've not been posting is I usually post My Hero Academia. Specifically, I always post the Todoroki family, but I have actually not. I'm not caught up. Any My Hero Academia stuff about the new stuff is only what I've read, or I've spoilers, because I've not been interested in it lately, and I just lost like half the people in my life, like almost everyone in my life. But I know I'll lose people for saying that and for stopping, because a lot of people have been following me, subscribed to me because of my My Hero Academia content, but I just have not been interested in it. I started my channel on My Hero Academia. I loved it, but the obsession and the love and the hyperfixation is kind of gone. I was really hyperfixated on it for a long time, like everything. I lived and breathed My Hero Academia, but that has since changed. Now, that changed to I liked it, but I wasn't super obsessed. Now it's to the point that I enjoy it, that I still enjoy the characters, but I'm not that interested in continuing to watch the anime. I'm not going to continue and watch it. I've been watching other animes. I've been watching some ridiculous animes. I've been watching some animes with my dad. I've just been watching new things. And I've been enjoying those new things. But the main thing that I've been doing is I've been writing a book. And I've spent over 3 years developing these characters. Trust me, they started out crazy. These are actually, the people I'm drawing is actually a family. This character right here is the main character, the main character's brother. So you can see I have a whole world. I've developed the main character's friends, the main character's friends' families. I've developed the brother's friends' families, and then in those families, the it's crazy. I have developed so many characters because right here, that is brother's boyfriend's son. It is long. There's a lot. There is a lot of characters. I'm probably approaching 100 characters at this point. Or I'm already there. But that is what it's been. Like, that is what I've been doing a lot of this time. So I'm going to be switching over. I might be switching over. I'm going to start posting more about my book characters. I'm going to make an actual video. I'm going to say this on a live. I'm going to say it on a short, and I'm going to say it on a long video. And just that is what I've been doing. I'm actually going to go to my YouTube and watch my own live so I can actually see the comments if there's any. Because I think this is it. I'm also going to mute my audio.
I think this is it.
So it's not backtracking. Okay. Test oil up high. Okay. Well, it's like going to do that like weird thing, but I only have one person watching. Thank you to the one person I'm watching. If it's my sister, leave. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a lot of my book characters. I'm going to be mainly focusing on my book characters. Because I have spent so long developing these, and I've spent so long not making videos of them because they were still in development, and I didn't want people to say, to like something about a character, and then I change that, and then everyone, and then people have problems with it, people don't like that I keep changing it, or I don't want to make a bunch of videos, and then all those videos just not be accurate, to the book character. I don't want to confuse people. So that is the main reason I haven't posted much about my book characters. You'll see a couple drawings. I think I posted 1 or 2 things, but those things are completely inaccurate now. Because characters get developed and characters change a lot. They change a lot. My characters never stay the same, really. And that's just the thing. They especially after developing it for over 3 years. I've been dying to say this, and I've mentioned it slightly a couple times, that I'm developing a book, I have my own characters, all that stuff. But I've officially made the first chapter. I've officially written the first chapter in my main book series, which is going to be a long book series. It's going to be a series. It starts with a character's life. From there, it starts with a character, and then it's his life from the moment he is on a plane coming to America. And it's just like that. It's just that simple. It starts with his life, and he's not a typical kid. He's been sick his entire life. This character has been sick his entire life, in and out of hospitals. He's in a wheelchair. So he's coming to America. He barely speaks a word of English. He knows, basic stuff, but he barely speaks it, and he doesn't speak it fluently. It's going to be butchered. But his dad is taking a job opportunity in America, and they have not lived the greatest life where they're from. They're from, the character is from Japan. And it's been fine. He's lived okay, but his mom had passed away, and then he had a stepmom who was not great to him. So they decided to leave that life behind and go start a new one, a better life in America. Say hi. Hi? I don't... Okay. Hi. Hello. And I talk about this so happily because this was a very, very, I've been working on this for so long, and this is very difficult to develop all these characters. And, a lot of the characters are completely different than how they started. And that is why I have developed this. this is why I'm just mentioning the characters now. And this is what is going to be my posting. I'm going to post updates on my book. I'm going to post where to read. I'm going to post Gacha. I'm still going to be doing that. I'm not going to be posting My Hero Academia because I like it. It was good anime. I'm just not super fixated on this. My book characters is my, like, fixation now. Because, like, I've been slowly developing them, but these last 2 years, I have really honed down and completely developed these characters. Every little thing about these characters I've honed down and I've developed, I've changed, I have made everything accurate. I have done hours and hours and hours and hours of research to make sure every single thing I say about my characters is accurate. I have designed their houses, I have designed their personalities, I have designed their families, their friends, their grandparents, their great-grandparents, their family genetics. I have done so much for these books. Hello. But I've done so much for this book, and it's going to be a series. I have developed a whole second book that I actually wrote first using the characters. It's changed, and I have to go in and change it a couple times. And it's still not completely accurate because I wrote it before I finished developing the characters, and that was my mistake because I also had the first chapter down originally. But that chapter has changed so many times. Now that I have my characters developed, I'm going to actually start writing. And I'm proud, excited. I'm excited to actually print and on publishing this book. And this has been something that I never thought I would do, because I have dyslexia and I can't even spell. I can't spell, but with like talk to text and help, I've been able to write the book. And I am very proud of what I've created. I'm just posting it on Wattpad. I think that's how you pronounce it. You can find it if you just look up Toys Canvas. I only have one chapter, and it's not actually published. And I wouldn't recommend reading it right now, because one, it's not I wouldn't recommend reading my other book right now because it's going to keep changing. So if you read it out, some of the details aren't going to make sense because I haven't fixed everything. I haven't made everything accurate because I wrote it before my book was completely finished, before my characters were fully developed, and that was my mistake. So I wouldn't recommend reading it. The second book is A Name with No Home. Again, I wouldn't really recommend reading it right now because it's not fully developed, but it is out there if you really want to. It's out there on Wattpad. That's all you have to look up to find it. But yeah, it has been a roller coaster, and I'm very sorry to anyone who really is going to be sad that I'm going to stop posting My Hero Academia stuff, and I'm really sorry to anyone who is going to be upset. And I'm not gonna be mad if you stop watching my content. Like, I'm not gonna be upset if I lose subscribers. I'm not gonna be upset if people stop watching me. I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed. But don't feel the need to stay if you're not gonna watch my new content. Because if you don't want to see my book, and if you're not into that kind of stuff, because this is an easy book. This isn't some fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. It's about real problems. It's about the real struggles people face, the real struggles immigrants face, trans people, gay, queer people, there's also going to be some things in the book that might be sensitive, like I said, because there's abuse, there's military trauma, there's discrimination, there are some words that aren't not really used right nowadays, because it is taking place in the 2000s, so a lot of the 2000s slang is still there, because the book takes place 2003 with my character, and then his life has been developed from birth, basically, but the book takes place when he's 17, but from birth all the way up until just last year, so 2024. I have not developed older than that, because I kind of have the set place that I have the book right now, and that's kind of where the series is probably going to end. Or it'll end sooner, or whatever. I'll find a place to end it, and I might add more if it's like a thing that actually people like, but the main story of the book is going to be from 17. From the age of 17, he's gonna talk about his backstory. But the main focus of the first book is going to be him, 17, coming to America. Him staying in and out of hotels, motels while they look for a home, finally finding a home. He's got a big family, so like finding a home that fits his family and their budget. Actually, and then it's going to show him making friends for the first time, because he's a very just blunt, brutally honest, he bullies the people he loves personality, so he loses a lot of friends, and a lot of friends don't stick, but he manages his neighbors. His 3 neighbors that are his age actually end up good friends with him. They end up great friends. They end up friends friends to death. Which is just, there's parts of my books that are part of the book that is kind of fairy tale-esque. Like making friends, and then being friends till forever. But it's not like a perfect friendship. There'll be fights, there'll be separations. They separate for college, different lifestyles. They live far. Some of them live far away. Some of them still insist on being neighbors. In the life, and everything separates. People separate, people leave, people die. But it is honest. It is not going to be a fairy tale, and I know I mentioned that many times, but it is not going to be. It is going to be a hard, brutally honest. There's going to be he's not gonna go. He's gonna get a job, and he's gonna quit that job, or he's gonna be fired. He's gonna go to college, but then drop out because it's too difficult. Trying to find accommodations, and he's already an artist, so why would he want to go to art school to learn what he already knew? So he'd drop out. He would drop out, or he drops out, and he regrets that, because one of the reasons he went to college is because his mom wanted them all to go to college. So he regrets dropping out. He's followed with that guilt of dropping out, but but it was so hard he couldn't continue. But he regrets it. It talks about real trauma, real PTSD, real life horrible situations that people face. There's families where it's just it's not safe for a kid to come out, or otherwise they'll be kicked out. And like the whole thing is, after he faces all of his struggles, he becomes a foster dad to foster children, who have medically complicated, queer kids, single moms, stuff like single teen moms or just teen parents. He does that because he's just a good person, and he realizes that people need his help. And one of the main things is that he went through a lot, and he couldn't imagine if he went through all of that without the support of his family. And especially after his mom passed away, he felt like a lot of his support system disappeared, because his mom was the person who understood him the most. His dad was okay, but his dad was always working. He loved his brother, but his brother couldn't see him in the hospital because his brother didn't have a proper immune system and wasn't allowed. His other brothers he found loud, and he loved them, but he also found them loud and annoying and overwhelming. His baby half-brother he loves, but also found it hard to connect with him when they are 17 years apart. Like they are he is 17 years older than his brother. So it's just all of that. That is my book. It is intense. And it is emotional, and it is not not a lighthearted, it is a heavy subjects. It has very heavy subjects in the book. I'm probably going to be ending now, and I'm going to post a video giving I'm going to post a short that's just a small, this is what I'm doing, and then I'm going to post a small little, then I'm going to post an actual longer video explaining what I explained in the live, but less scattered, because I'm a very scattered person. I don't really speak. Sorry, I'm looking at I'm watching the mirrored thing, and I think it's funny how it's mirroring it. It's just funny to me. Okay, well, I'm ending now. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you so much for coming. How do I end this? Oh, wait, it's this.